You are welcome, dear students. The other time we looked at something, but still, primary 7 we looked at calculation on moments of liver. Then today we have come with another subtopic or another lesson we are going to look at. We are going to look at the lesson or the subtopic called Pulleys. Today we are looking at Pulleys. Our subject is science. Don't forget, we are looking at science. Primary 7, this is the subject we are looking at, and still the topic is the same as I told you, is simple machines and friction. But today our lesson is all about pulleys. So they are going to ask us a question. What are pulleys? Or what, when you talk about pulleys, what am I meaning? Simply, we can say a pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim. I can say a pulley is a wheel. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim that rotates freely. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim that rotates freely about an axle through the center. That rotates freely about an axle through the center. That rotates freely about the axle through the center. That is what we call a pulley. So whenever they ask you what is a pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim that rotates freely about an axle. That rotates freely about an axle through the center. That's what we call a pulley. So this is the simple definition of pulleys. Then we shouldn't forget that still, when you look at the pulley, there is this part which you call the grooved rim. They will ask you what prevents the rope from sliding off the wheel. That is what we call the grooved rim. So the grooved rim prevents the rope from sliding off the wheel. So the grooved rim, its work is to prevent the rope from sliding off the wheel. Then we should just understand that the frame which holds the pulley is called a block. The frame which holds the pulley, the frame which holds the pulley is called a block. A block is a frame which holds the pulley. And when they ask you what prevents the rope from sliding off the wheel, is what we call the grooved rim. The grooved rim prevents the rope from sliding off the wheel. Then here we can look at the importance of pulleys before we look at the types of pulleys. Let us see how these things are important. Importance of pulleys. In our daily life. Importance of pulleys in our daily life. How are the pulleys important? How are the pulleys useful? So that's what we call the importance of pulleys in our daily life. The everyday, the work we do is what we call the daily life in our day-to-day sitting at home. Here we can see some pulleys. Some pulleys are used to raise flags. Some pulleys are used. Some pulleys are used to raise flags. Some pulleys are used to raise flags on the flag poles. Some pulleys are used to raise flags. Some pulleys are used. Some pulleys are used to raise building materials. Some pulleys are used to raise building materials. Some pulleys are used to raise building materials on top of tall buildings. Some pulleys are used to raise building materials on top of tall buildings. So there are very many uses of pulleys, but when we talk about them, we start with this one, that one, they are used to raise flags, like the single fixed pulley. There is that type of pulley called a single fixed pulley, is used for raising flags. When they ask you the importance of pulleys in schools, pulleys are used to raise flags. That's another one. Pulleys are used for offloading vehicles. Pulleys are used for offloading. Pulleys are used for offloading vehicles. Pulleys are used for offloading vehicles, and it is because there are very many importance of pulleys in our daily life, which we cannot finish today. There are many, so we talk about a few uses of pulleys. Why don't we look at the types of pulleys? Types of pulleys. Types of pulleys. We have looked at what we call the pulleys, the definition. We have looked at some of the importance of pulleys. Now we look at the types of pulleys. There is what we call the single fixed pulley. We have single fixed pulley. Then we have single movable pulley. We have single movable pulley. Then we have what we call block and tackle pulley. Block and tackle system, or block and tackle pulley. So when you look at the single fixed pulley, then you look at the single movable pulley, you look at block and tackle pulley, or block and tackle system. Those ones we call them the types of pulleys. So what are we talking about? So the block and tackle system, or block and tackle pulley, is a combination of the two. Block and tackle pulley is a combination of the single fixed pulley and the single movable pulley. They give us what we call the block and tackle pulley. Why not let us sing it out? We look at single fixed pulley. Let us look at single fixed pulley. We look at single fixed pulley. We can say the single fixed pulley. What would we talk about the single fixed pulley? In short, that's what we want to look at. We say that the effort applied is equal to the load. On a single fixed pulley, the effort applied is equal to the load. In the single fixed pulley, the effort applied is equal to the load. What else is there on a single fixed pulley when you are looking at it that can make you to call the single fixed pulley? And the single fixed pulley changes the direction of force. It changes the direction of force. A single fixed pulley, it changes the direction of force. Changes the direction of force. The single fixed pulley changes the direction of force. Now, by applying the downward force, work becomes easier. When you apply the downward force, work becomes easier. By applying the downward force, when you apply the downward force, the work becomes what? Easier. Even if you don't put it here. But whenever you are operating what we call the single fixed pulley, we just know that the effort applied is equal to the load. That's what gives us that the mechanical advantage. The mechanical advantage in bracket we call it MA is equal to 1. The mechanical advantage is equal to 1. Then an illustration of a single fixed pulley. An illustration of a single fixed pulley. An illustration of a single fixed pulley. We want to know how does a single fixed pulley look like. Here is when you come, and after having that, it can fail us we are going to draw something here. A single fixed is fixed just in one point. A single fixed pulley, it's fixed in one point. This one, our wheel doesn't move, but what moves on top of the other is what we call the rope, and always it's supported on one rope. Now for example, when I do like this, then I bring my load. Now this is the load, which is 10 kilogram force. Then this side, I'll bring my effort. This is the arm. Now when you look at here, this is like my effort. So the direction of the effort will look downward. This is the rope. And what is preventing the rope? This is the rope. And what is preventing the rope from sliding is the grooved rim. Whenever you slide this, and they say show the direction of the effort faces downwards. You pull. So the effort applied is equal to the load. When the load is 10 kilograms, even the effort applied will be 10 kilogram force. And changes the direction of force because it's pulling downwards. For as you pull, it moves upwards. The mechanical advantage is always 1. When this is 10 and this is 10, mechanical advantage we get it by saying that load out of the effort, what you get is the answer. So I say When I come back next time, we shall look at the single movable pulley, but only to go through for you. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved rim that rotates freely about an axle through the center. Then, the frame which holds the pulley is called a block. Importance of pulleys in everyday life. Some pulleys are used to raise flags, some pulleys are used to raise building materials on top of buildings. Then pulleys are used for offloading vehicles. They are very many for moving window curtains. We also use pulleys, but we shall add them there. They are very many uses. Types of pulleys: we have single fixed pulley, single movable pulley, block and tackle pulley. And when we look at single fixed pulley, the effort applied is equal to the load, like here 10 and 10. It changes the direction of force. You see the force is moving down, but as you pull, it goes upwards. Then the mechanical advantage is always 1. Say load out of effort, when you divide you get 1. So the mechanical advantage is 1. I love it, dear my students. When I come back, we shall look at the single movable pulley, then block and tackle pulley. And I told you, block and tackle pulley is a combination of the single fixed pulley and the single movable pulley. I love it.